What's up, all my Ewoks, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and today I am going to be talking about some crazy drama that happened about 6 months ago and has made its way to today. So, for those of you that don't know, 6 months ago, I did this video about this new thing that was going around everywhere called Project Stardust. Now, Project Stardust was created for a safe space platform for women because apparently women have always had to ask permission to be Star Wars fans, and we didn't have a platform to do that before the platform they created 6 months ago. Me having a YouTube channel for years and never having to ask permission to be a Star Wars fan, didn't think that made quite much sense, but they were going all about it on Twitter, so I decided to look into it. Now, currently, my channel and my videos are being flagged right now for this, investigative journalism in a video I did 6 months ago. Now, I just need to say, and to reinstate this, going and looking and finding information that is publicly available is not harassment of any kind. If you put that stuff out on the internet and somebody puts 1 and 2 and 3 together and finds all the breadcrumbs and puts it all together in a video, that is not harassment. Somebody lying about someone and about an entire group and gender of people, completely tearing down men and making women seem like a victim and speaking for all women, and then somebody finding out that this is all a made up controversy and providing evidence, to prove that it is a made up controversy is not harassment of any kind. It's called investigative journalism, and it's, putting all of the pieces to the puzzle together. So I just needed to state that before we get into this. So I am now currently blocked, but you will be able to see these tweets in a moment. So I saw this tweet came onto my radar because of somebody I follow called Princess Sparkle Corgan. Now, I saw this, and I'll show you the tweet in a minute, but then I pointed out, this person that, I'll read you what she says. Probably because instead of calling out individuals and their specific actions, you paint a whole gender with a broad brush, putting them on the defense. And then this is what I said. This is the same person that lied about women not being allowed to be Star Wars fans or have a platform to talk about it. Then I showed her YouTube video with 9 years of her being a Star Wars fan with a platform talking about it. Then she hid all of her videos to cover up her lies. And then this was the link to my video showing all of that I made 6 months ago. Didn't have a problem with it on YouTube. Not a single thing. Now, this is the tweet. And I'll show you, because if I click on it bigger, it will show that I'm blocked. So this is the person, and then this is the tweet. It's not that men don't want women in Star Wars or fandom. They just want to control which women they think should be allowed to exist in their space. If I have to explain to you why that's wrong, you're part of the problem. Now, I think that this is interesting, because look at this. They just want to control which women they think should be allowed to exist in their space. Whoa! Look at this. Hey, at Team YouTube, why is this video still up over 6 months after I originally reported it for harassment? There are certain things I'd never like to hear myself referred to as ever again. Thanks. So funny. Shout out to Drunk3PO, by the way, for sending me this, because I was blocked and didn't see it. And then I got tagged in it a bunch on Twitter, which I couldn't see because I was blocked. But funny how she says she's calling out men, but then she's doing the exact same thing that she's claiming men do to her, right? And do to all women. You see, they just want to control which women they think should be allowed to exist in their space. Exhibit A. So what she's accusing all men of doing is exactly what she is doing. She didn't like that I pointed out all of the lies in what she was doing originally. And I will show you guys everything. If you missed that video, the link for it is in the description of this video, if it's still up. I did screenshot everything, and I did re-download it just in case. I do have the original files for it over on my iPhone, which I filmed it on pointing at my iPad, so it's safe. If it gets deleted, guess what? The internet is forever. But anyways, yeah, she she's doing exactly what she accuses men of doing. But let me show you, because here we go. And then this is another person saying terrible things. So this is a clip that I have that I posted, because on Twitter you're only allowed to post a certain amount of time so I think this is like 1 minute and 51 seconds. But so here it is for context. This is a clip from the video Meg doesn't want you to see and is trying desperately to get taken down because I expose her lies and bullshit. So without further ado, here's me 6 months ago exposing all of Meg's lies and bullshit.
So this is from a person named Meg Dow. And it says, what female fans often struggle with most is feeling safe and comfortable enough to express their love for Star Wars in spaces that already exist for fans. Women shouldn't have to ask for permission to exist in this fandom. So this is Meg. Again, this is the girl that created everything. So she has a YouTube channel that she's been working on for a long time. As you can see, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years ago. So she's been doing YouTube for a long time. 4 years ago, geez. So, but let's take a look at the numbers. Okay, that one is a little bit good as compared to the rest of them. Let's see. So 7 stuff for getting your article published. That's why it was doing good. So she's been talking and giving her opinions on things for a very, very long time. Look, 9 years ago. 9 years. She's been doing this for almost a decade, where she's giving her opinion, voicing how she feels about things on her own platform for a very long time. 9 years was the oldest video. So I have a feeling that Meg doesn't feel, she's not afraid to give her opinion on things. Obviously not. She's been doing it for 9 years. So that's interesting that on her Twitter, she's saying, oh, this is why women don't speak up. This is why women are afraid to talk, or, we are too afraid to talk, and if we're hurting or about something going on in our lives. But, I mean, you've had your platform for almost a decade now. You've been talking about how you feel for almost a decade. But now, again, look at the numbers here, and then look back at the numbers on this tweet as compared to the tweet from the day before. So, I know what you're doing, and anyone that has a presence online, or even people that are online and just watching, we know what you're doing. You weren't getting attention the way that you were, you're just doing you, giving your opinion and voicing, A, B, and C about how you feel about things. So you purposely went out of your way to create an issue and use certain, terminology and, phrase things a certain way to piss people off, because that's exactly what you did. And now you're finally getting the attention that you've been wanting. I'm assuming you've been wanting it for 10 years, since that's how long you've been at it. And it worked. It worked. You pissed a lot of people off. You got attention. You spent the next, day, the entire day complaining, playing the victim, over a situation that you created. Nobody had this problem until you made it up and created an issue to cause, to cause all of this uproar, so that way you could get attention and you could get clout. That's all this is, guys.
Now, after I released that video 6 months ago, exposing her lies, exposing the whole women don't have a safe space, women have never had a safe platform to express themselves, which was obviously a lie since she'd been doing it for 9 years on her YouTube channel, what did she have to do? She had to cover her tracks. So she went and wiped her entire YouTube channel, and people were calling her out. And here are some screenshots, because again, this was 6 months ago. So it shows her channel in the About section, how she has 137 videos, 73 subscribers, and then all of a sudden her channel was wiped. Her channel was wiped. Here is even a screenshot from my own phone that I took. If you guys don't believe that this is real, here you go. It's a little recording. This was my DM to Ryan Canal from RK Outpost because we were talking about the situation. Well, guess what? Somebody let me know that, hey, guess what? Her videos are back up. After I was posting about this last night on Twitter, and, you know, I showed the clip of me showing her YouTube channel and how she's trying to hide that. It's like, hey, Anna, her YouTube channel's back up. So I went and I checked it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's back up. I don't know when she released this or when she put it back up. That's funny. That's funny that how after I released my video exposing her for lying, because she was lying, and I showed that, she, you know, completely wiped her YouTube channel. She set all of her videos to private. I see some are still privated, which were shown in that clip that were 9 years old. She only has them to up to 6 years ago. But still, again, you want to paint this narrative that women don't have a space to talk. She's had a space to talk for at least 9 years, because that's how old those videos were when I originally took the screen recording, you know? So her going and painting this narrative over here, you know, they just want to control which women they think should be allowed to exist in their space. That's exactly what she's doing right here. She's calling, she's, you know, adding YouTube, and she's posting this publicly to get me deplatformed and accusing me of harassment. It's not harassment when, you know, what she did, what she's doing right now, that is harassment. What I did, which was, hey, this chick just attacked an entire, you know, well, not just one entire group of people, both of the entire groups of people. She attacked, she accused all men of not allowing, you know, women into their space, and she accused women of being too weak-willed to enter that space, and we had to ask permission to be Star Wars fans. So she attacked both men and women in her initial tweet. And guess what I did? I followed the breadcrumbs that were all publicly online, that anyone could have found this with a Google search. And I put the puzzle pieces together, and I showed that, hey, you're completely full of shit. This is a complete lie. You created this narrative for clout, for attention to your little site. You posted all of this to piss people off, which she was successful in, and got people talking about that. That's all she did. And then going and, you know, flagging my video for showing the truth. And then saying this stuff about me. It's like, there's certain things I'd never like to hear myself referred to as ever again. So, okay, if you don't want to hear yourself referred to as a liar, don't lie. It's that simple. You know, if you don't like being called a liar, don't freaking lie. If you don't like being called a hypocrite, then don't be a hypocrite. It's not that hard. Again, I say this all the time. If breathing wasn't a reflex, so many people would be dead. Oh my gosh. It blows my mind that this isn't rocket science, guys. But anyways, I just wanted to share this with you because, I think it's ironic how all the people that are like, hashtag the force is female, believe all women, we need a safe space for women. The second a woman, me, you know, has an opinion that they don't like, but in this case, it's not even opinion, it's just pure facts. The second I present facts that they don't like, that destroys their narrative, what do they want to do? They want to deplatform me and accuse me of harassment. Ironic, isn't it? Hypocritical, isn't it? Sexist, a little bit, isn't it? Anyways, everyone, I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button. If you didn't, that's okay too. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications. And until next time, everyone, I hope you have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. Hey everyone, I just wanted to let you know, if you didn't know already, that I have an Etsy where I sell prints of my artwork. I got horror villains, Marvel, DC, and Star Wars characters. The latest Star Wars character that I just added was the one, the only, Gina Carano as Cara Dune. Now, Gina herself even loved the painting. So if you want to go check that out, the link is in the description of this video. They are selling like crazy, and I am still only in the pre-sale, so go pick that up before they're gone. Also, if you want to see a video of me painting and explaining how to paint like this, go over and check out my art channel. The link is in the description of this video. Go over, smash the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. That way you don't miss it when I post the video. Everyone, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.